Really got myself in quite the predicament. Not the storage unit, and I can't open the door because there's this tote. It's like wedged. It fell onto the door and stuck. I wonder if I'll get it open. Working really hard on it. I can't lift it. I'm just trying to like shuffle things around and like Tetris, and it's just not going well. We're in. Probably wondering why the suitcase, Joe. Well, Brittany and the kids are taking a quick trip up to Alaska to see uh, Brittany's sister, who's having a baby, and Brittany's going to help watch the other kids and the dogs and the house and all the things. So we need the suitcase. So another day at the gym. We've got squats today. My squat game has been pretty not great. Got stiff knees, but we're going to give it a best shot. There's also a bunch of other stuff on here, dumbbell workouts, and I feel like pretty strong in that area, but squats are just not really advancing lately. I felt like I was ready to bump, but now I feel like I'm not. So we're gonna get on the squat first after we run a couple laps just to get the blood pumping and see what we got. All right, so just got back home after dropping everyone off at the airport. They got to fly out of Payne Field, which is like the easy, quick airport. It's like 15 minutes from the house, so it's really nice and convenient. So I dropped everyone off, and now it's time to get some work done. All the stuff that I can't do with all the kids at home and with Brittany working at home, I get to do now, which is going to be kind of nice, but I'm definitely going to miss everyone. Anyway, let's get started. So I just had kind of an exciting little call. I get to run to work. There's a couple of real estate shoots that came up last minute for a developer, and I'm going to run down to Seattle and shoot them. And I'm kind of scurrying to get out the door because it's late in the afternoon already. It's like 3 o'clock. And at this point, for every 5 minutes that I take to leave, it's going to take me 10 more minutes on the road to get there. So I'm just trying to scramble. So wish me luck. So I'm on the way to this drone shoot, and I really got to go to the bathroom. So closest bathroom on the map was the Kubota Garden. It's this really cool Japanese garden. I visited before with Brittany and Max years ago. It's a beautiful spot. Anyway, check it out. All right, so this is really cool. This is bell. I'm not exactly sure why it's here. Take a look at that. It's this huge bell. It's in like a little pagoda style like awning thing. It's really cool. Anyway, there's a quick tour of the Kubota Garden. All right, so I'm just getting set up here for the next location. I didn't film the first location. I'm going to film this one so I'm able to park a better spot. So I got the inverter set up to the battery here. The battery's charging, they're all green, which is good. And then I have an option to keep the car engine running if when I want to. I got extra stuff in here, extra remotes, and then drone bag. We're just gonna roll through the setup here. So might have to unlock here, and then I have to take off from a specific height to match the foundation of the house. I'm not gonna show you guys the house, just to have like some internet anonymity here. So I just put a fresh memory card in the drone. That way, if something were to happen, I don't lose all the data from the last flight that I did. I think my Wi-Fi is connected here on the controller. I wouldn't normally need the Wi-Fi, except that I might need to unlock here. Let me just check, because it says that I can't take off yet. Unlocking license, import to aircraft. Hit aircraft, and we're good. Oh, that's a really low plane. I'm allowed to fly to 100 feet here because I had to get blank approval. This isn't like a typical real estate shoot. It's for a developer, so we're capturing imagery that shows what the view from a new property would be. So I'm holding the drone to match the foundation. Cool, and then I'm gonna get into a spot where I know I can go to the heights that I need to go. So I think it's about right here. There's a tree over here. Cool. And they give me 3 or 4 different heights to do images from. Sorry, they give me 3 or 4 different heights to do images from 8 corners. So we're gonna start now. All right, so I got everything. It's time to come in and land. There's no people around, no cars. There's like some power lines and trees, but nothing too crazy. I like to not face the sun and just hang tight. All right, so that's a wrap. I'm gonna head back to home base and get all these images uploaded, WeTransfer, and get them sent away. All right, let's get out of here. So I'm back in the car. It's gonna be an hour and 27 minutes at least to get home, because this is the beginning of rush hour, and by the time I get like part way home, it's probably gonna get worse. You can see right here. So I'm gonna start heading that way, but I might just stop, go for a walk, get my second 45-minute workout of the day done. My second one's got to be outdoors, so I know some spots here in the city. Maybe Green Lake would be nice today, and I know a spot to park where there's always space. So let's see what we can do. So that quick little drive took just shy of 2 hours, a little bit longer than what the Google said. I don't like doing all the little like Google shortcuts either, so you know, sometimes I just like ride it out, but it never accounts for the express lanes. And then it does. Anyway, home, uploaded some stuff, working on some editing. I'm doing my second workout of the day today, which is just going to be a 45-minute walk here at the property, which beautiful evening to do, and I'm excited to do that. Hey, listen, I had an InBody scan today. It's something that the gym does. I do it every 30 days or so. Like when I really feel like just checking in on things, I'll do it, but I try to do it every 30 days. InBody scanner, you just kind of stand on bare feet. It weighs your body weight, and then it's got these little arms that you hold on to with your hands. And you stand there for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, and it just like scans your body for body composition, which is really nice. So anyway, this is the chart that shows my last several body scans. So this is today's, it's 229, 19.5% body fat. If I go back to my previous one, right here, June 10th, I was 15 pounds heavier, more body fat, of course. And then, so anyway, so let's look at more like today. Like you can go into detail here, and it breaks down mass by like the different quadrants or fibrants, if that's a word, of my body. You can see the body fat in pounds right here, and your weight and skeletal mass and all these things. And it's nice to be able to compare, and then also for like setting goals. And then you can see your history, which is a chart of those different things. So like chart of my weight, chart of my lean mass, and this is what I was telling you guys a minute ago, where I went from 109.6 skeletal muscle mass down to 106.3, so that's a loss of like 3.3 pounds. But also body fat, I went from 54.1 down to 44.7, that's a loss of about 10. So that's pretty good. But anyway, I'm pretty proud of that. And my sides are getting more balanced. My left side was a little smaller on my arms. The scan's like, I guess, pretty accurate. I think to really test the accuracy, I'd want to do it like 3 or 4 days in a row, because you can't really change muscle mass in 3 or 4 days. And I just like to do it 3 or 4 days in a row just to see if it's like super consistent. And I'd also love to compare it to like a DEXA scan or whichever. So maybe just like doing both on the same day, I think would be fun. So I might try that. Anyways, proud of that, and just getting some progress, trying to get in better shape. It's nice that my discipline has like physical side effects that are positive, and so yeah. I actually know a place, it's a supplement store, and they sell like bars and protein mixes and all that, and they're really helpful. They have a scanner there, the InBody scanner, that you can use for free when you want to go in and use it. So maybe I should try that out, But, if it's something you're interested in and your gym doesn't have it and you don't want to pay to use it, there's a lot of stuff like that, I think, around in different places. I'd recommend it just for because it's supposed to be pretty accurate, but also just for tracking your progress, knowing what's working and what's not. I feel pretty strongly that I'm not getting enough protein. I've done weight loss before and similar caloric regimens while I'm doing 75 hard and lifting. Normally I was only lifting 3 or 4 times a week in the past, but I'm sorry, only 2 or 3 times a week. But I think it's proof that I need more protein, or at least more calories overall. Because I'm only having, I can check, but I'm averaging about 150 a day. I'm using my FitnessPal to track my calories and my macros. So I put it in my food, and I don't have specific fail, no fail goals in there, but I do have some goals, and I can see what my average protein is. So I'll put it up on the screen here just so everyone can see, but I think I need to be having more. I'm probably averaging 150 or whatever it says there, but my goal should be closer to 220 grams, 240 grams of protein a day. And as a vegetarian, it just gets really expensive. It's a lot. Thanks for watching this far. I just wrapped on a Zoom call or a Teams meeting or whichever. I think that those are Kleenex tissue interchangeable. Really excited about a project that I have coming up this weekend, and if y'all keep tuning in, you'll find out exactly what it is. Have a good night.